sacrifice his life for her. There was a young man and a girl who loved each other very much, and one of them could not do without the other, and one day the young man rode his motorcycle and the girl rode behind him, and on the way the motorcycle speed exceeded 120 miles per hour. The young man was used to this high speed, but the girl felt some fear. I whispered in his ear, slowing down a little, as my heart almost stopped from the intensity of fear, and I was afraid that we might have an accident, which the young man answered calmly. Do not be afraid, my love, I am used to this speed, the girl replied. Please slow down a little, I can no longer stand here. The young man turned to the girl and said, okay, I will slow down a little, but on the condition that you confess your love for me now and then hug me tightly. The girl turned the young man's face with her hand to look back at the road and said, confused, I adore you. Come on, please slow down. Then I hugged him. The young man said to her, can you take my helmet off and put it over your head, for it bothers me? Strongly, the girl said, okay. Then she took the helmet and put it on her head. In the news, the next day, the news of a motorcycle crash came after she got out on the road due to the brake failure. The bike was carrying two people, a young man and a girl. The girl survived because she was wearing a protective helmet. As for the young man, he lost. Unfortunately, he died. The truth behind this story is that the young man, while on the road, felt that the brakes had failed and that they were not working, so he tried to keep it quiet about his girlfriend so that he would save her and not be afraid and terrified by the news. So he made her confess her love to him and hug him for the last time, then he made her wear the helmet so that she would survive. Although he knew for sure that the one who wears the helmet is the one who has the greatest luck in surviving. But he sacrificed his life in order to save her so that she might live. And remember, sacrificing me, love is one of the basic concepts that are closely related to it, but it must be studied with a partner who appreciates it. And he deserves it so that he is also ready to sacrifice to the other party, which means giving up some things in order to maintain the relationship in the correct manner and its integrity. Also, but love does not depend entirely on it, but rather in part, and sacrifice and love mainly expresses the principle of loss in order to win this love relationship, and involves sacrifice based on one's choice between the two options is inevitable. Therefore, sacrifice is considered a lofty concept that requires a lot of strength. Was the video useful? Remember, everyone knows the sacrifice, but there are those who sacrifice for you, and there are those who sacrifice you.